Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
The master plan has been out for years, but the upgrades and rebuilding of Hagatna, not so much progress when it comes to proposed changes. Joseph Santos is with the Hagatna Restoration and Redevelopment Authority. He says he's the lone wolf when it comes to planned projects in the efforts to give the capital a facelift.
We want to build a city, but we want to make sure it's not concrete. We want to make sure that it's beautiful, it's landscaped and beautified, because we want these tourists to come to Hagatna and look at what we have.
The agency making a request before lawmakers for more staff to include a grant writer to bring in more funding. The authority currently gets its money from the Tourist Attraction Fund. Santos expressing frustration during an exchange of words with Vice Speaker Therese Terlahi.
I don't understand why the legislature cannot correct the problem that it caused by removing the funding source from the Hagatna restoration. We're only getting the tax base out of Hagatna. We're not asking for the entire island of Guam.
I'm not sure why they did that, but I know that TAFF money is going towards the education.
Please,
so that's all I know.
You're insulting me, Senator. I read the I read the Educational Facilities Fund. There's $8 million going directly to the Department of Public Works. There's other millions of dollars going to other agencies. Before this law was passed, Hagatna Restoration was getting almost $2 million a year.
The Vice Speaker saying she would like to see at least one project done to justify the request for more. Santos says their cries for help have been ignored long enough.
I am frustrated because, you know, when I was growing up, my parents who lived here and grew up here in Hagatna, and even my grandparents talked about how Hagatna used to be. It was the center of Chamorro culture, or Chamorroness. And right now, it's Tumon that supposedly represents Guam. And it doesn't even represent Guam. You can go to Manila, you can go to Bangkok, you can go to Patika, you can go to Australia, and it's the same hotels and things that are there. Hagatna is your best bet to market our culture and develop and provide an increased economic base.
He asked for greater enforcement authority to progress the master plan, as he admits he's been operating at bare bones since taking the job. While his request for more staff has been submitted to senators, both ultimately agreed to work together to make it happen.
I think outside of the box, and the bottom line, again, give me a little and I'll give you a lot.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, Guahusinik Delgado.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.